Hi everybody, I'm Aunt Lenny. I'm here today to go over some sensory bin fun with you. I was having some technical difficulties in the last minute, so my camera may drop down at any time, but let's just go for it. So the reason I love sensory bins so much is it's very, very joyful for children. So often they're told you can't touch this, don't touch that. And this is a real immersive experience for them where they can get their hands in there, they can feel these nice textures, see these beautiful bright colors. It's really nice for them. So I have some sensory bins here, and I also have some fillers here. I can show you how I made them, and I can even actually make a couple for you. So let me start with this. So this sensory bin here. This one has a couple of items in it already. So in here, we've got blue chickpeas. They were dried chickpeas that we colored. Starts out looking just like this. We color them, pour them right in here. You can see it makes a great rattle when they touch them. Scoop them, play with them, handle them. Here we've got some pink ones. Same thing, started out as plain dried beans and we colored them up. Put them in here. Just added for Easter theme a little yellow duck. That's my dog Poppy. She's saying hello to everyone. And we have this one that's blue for the blue. So if you put this in together like this and you just add the same or similar color eggs, you can have a little bit of fun here. They can open and close these eggs. They can match the closed egg with the right color. They can sit here and scoop them. Also, in this same bin, we have some other fun stuff to put in. So let me see which one we'll add first. I think the rice. So here, I've got colored rice that started as plain white rice. We colored it up. Just pour it right in. Feels awesome. Looks beautiful. And other things you can add with sensory bins can make sounds. This is a little carrot we can take the top off of. If we can scoop like this. And when we put the lid back on, we shake it. And that's a great sound. It's fun for them. And also, of course, they love pouring it back out again. So scooping, pouring over and over again. Other things you can add, since this is an Easter bin, I didn't have any bunnies, so we made some little pipe cleaner bunnies. You put your bunnies in here if you want to keep the colors the same. And with some tweezers, you can pick up your bunnies. Right? You can also put in like a sifting item. So this, for example, is not really going to sift, but they might just like the sound and rattling it around like this. So you have a couple of scoops. You have, this is a funnel. That's always fun for the rice. I mean, listen, this is for the kids, but I'll play with this all day. So this here, this setup is more of what I would call like a charcuterie board of sensory bin, right? It's the fancy one, it's beautiful, you know, it's kind of like the Pinterest version, everything's beautiful, perfect. You've got all the parts here, all the tools, and it's great. I mean, I love it. But a lot of times parents, grandparents don't want to do sensory bins because they think, I don't have the right stuff for it. Right? I don't have maybe ducks in my house. I don't have some kind of funnel. I don't have scoops. I don't have a carrot. But you don't need it. So now I'm going to show you the basic. Okay. So here you go. Got this bin, the dollar store. This is rock salt that we colored. Starts out looking like this. Minute, I'm going to show you how you color it. Just poured it in. Makes a great sound. got beautiful color. Feels really nice on your hands. It's cool. It's got all these different sizes and shapes. Just moving it back and forth is a great sensory experience. So for this one, okay, so $1 bin. It has a lid so that if I want to keep the same things in it to play with another time, I can just pull out the whole bin. It's ready to go. So I have a little unicorn egg. Also got this at the dollar store. He can go in here, or she, right? This could be her little universe. Child's gonna make of it whatever comes to their imagination. So we have some yellow in here. Now, if I wanted to, I could go ahead and add other colors. Now, this freaks some people out because they don't like the colors mixed, right? So for those people, I'm not gonna mix them right yet. Okay, I'm gonna leave them separate. So here is another one we did, and this one just has pink, right? Pink. Obviously, you would color a little bit more of the rock salt. If you were doing this, you kind of wanted at least a layer of it on the bottom so that there is enough for them to do scooping, pouring, funneling, and all that, measuring, whatever they want to do. You know, this opens, they could fill it and make it rattling sound also. Another thing is sensory bins, you don't really have to direct the play. You kind of just put a few items in here and they'll know what to do, right? It's an invitation for them to play. They're going to have a great time. So even if my bin only had this unicorn egg, bottom full of this salt, you have plenty of things in your house that you can add to this or offer to the child that's going to make this a great time for them. Even if you didn't, they would sit here and they would play with this with their hands for a while. But you don't need a fancy scooper. You can use a tablespoon, right? If you don't have a sensory bin, you can use a $1 bin that you get at the store. You can use a big Tupperware that you might have. You can use the bottom portion of a cardboard box. You can use a roasting pan. I mean, it goes on and on. You can use lots of things for the base, for the bin itself. And then for the base, you have tons of choices also. So like I said, these are just dried chickpeas. That's all this is in the natural color. If you're not a person that wants to get involved with all the coloring, I hope I can change your mind. But if you are that person, you could just put this right in. Same thing with the white rice. Just plain white rice. You buy the least expensive one there is, and you can pour this in as is, or you can go ahead and color it, which I hope I'm encouraging you to do also. Then we also have, oh yes, of course, the rock salt. This is just this product. That's all it is. Now you can put it in the way it comes, which is just white. Just starts out white like this, or you can color it up, and that really makes it more fun, I think. So I might freak out some people, but I am going to mix the rock salt colors right now. Okay. And we have our unicorn bin. Now we're going to add our yellow. Ah! Oh yeah. And we also have, I'm going to call it variegated pink. We were going for purple. Not all of it colored evenly, but I don't think it matters at all. It's beautiful. Oh yeah. There we go. Oh, and one more color we have. We did the lemon yellow. Come on, lemon. Move you over here. This one is the light one. So you could present this really just like this. Maybe a tablespoon with it, a measuring cup, and they will go to town. They will play like crazy with this. So there's one. Okay, another one. Same thing. Same bin. Whoops, got this one with the stuff in it already. Let's use this instead. Again, we have carrots. If you don't have carrots, don't put carrots in. You probably all have these plastic Easter eggs, though. I'm betting you all have these. I mean, this is for Easter. So we got the eggs. We got some scoops. You don't have scoops. You have tablespoons. You have measuring cups, measuring spoons. Use any of that. And we're gonna do some rice in here. Look at these lovely colors. We've got the blue. This rice is one of my favorites, really. I love the colored rice. It feels really nice in your hand. It makes a great sound. It's easy to pour, spill. Oh, and afterwards, if they ever tire of this, you can use this as art. You can put it on like you would glitter. Put some glue down on paper, sprinkle this over it. Comes out awesome, awesome. And you have it in colors, so it's really nice. So let's put some rice in here. And I'm gonna leave it separated because my daughter and I were playing with this stuff last night, and it was very disturbing to her to think that I was going to mix them. So I'm gonna leave them separated and she can play with them later and mix them all into the rainbow color. One more. And then we're gonna color them together so you can see how easy it is. That's it. Just put it in the bin. We have put the carrots in. They can fill them up, spill them up. They can put the eggs apart together in the same colors, mix and match colors. And of course, you could always make this more fun by making this the special egg. This is the golden egg. You could do something cool in here. There you go. Ta-da. Okay. So for people who don't know how to color eggs, haha, don't know how to color their sensory stuff. This is just white rice. I took it from this bag and I poured it into this one. You need just two things. There's a lot of ways you can do this, but I have found that this is pretty much the easiest. I have gel food coloring. I just open the bag. I'm gonna squirt some in here. How much? I don't know. It's not an exact science. When I first started doing these, I used to worry, oh, how much did I put in? Is it exact? I don't even know how much rice is in this bag. It doesn't matter, because you could always fix it the way you want it. So I got the yellow gel in here. Now you can use rubbing alcohol. Just take a capful, pour it in. But hand sanitizer is basically everywhere in my house, so you could just use this. It's easy. Just a tiny pump. It's not even a full squirt. Like that. Seal the bag. And now we just smush it around. This is fun too. As long as it's totally sealed, your child could help you with this part too. They like doing this. Poppy, you like this too? Poppy likes the sound too. That's my puppy. Okay. And just like that, yellow. I mean, how much easier can you get? You take this and you can take, say, a cookie sheet, put some paper towel down, pour this out so it's spread out, and it dries pretty quickly. Most of the time, I'd say, as long as it's spread out, nice and flat, maybe an hour, it would be done. Could even be faster. That's it. And you've got the yellow. You just continue, do that with the other colors that you want, and this lasts pretty much forever. As long as you're keeping it somewhere that's airtight, out of moisture. I think I had my kids' colored rice for at least, I'm gonna say at least 10 years when I finally broke down and got rid of it. It was difficult for me to part with it. Okay, so that's doing that one. These are the chickpeas. Started out as this. Goya dried chickpeas is all it is. Put it in the bag, and it's the same thing. Now, I mentioned before that sometimes people use a capful of rubbing alcohol with the food coloring in order to color these up. Some people also use vinegar. Vinegar is known for making the colors a little bit brighter. Same thing, white vinegar, just a little capful in here. Doesn't need much liquid. I do all these with the gels. There are people who like to use paint also, so washable paint. You know, the kinds that your kids use when they're painting everything else. Just put some of that in there. Same thing. Okay, here we're back. I'm gonna use the gel, squirting it around. Oops. And I'm going to put a little hand sanitizer. It's a little, right? A little. Seal it. Important step, seal it. It's pretty fun. If you don't color it, you miss out on all this. And there you go. Now it's turning blue. Again, just put it out on a cookie sheet and go ahead and put a paper towel down, spread it out nice and thin, and it'll dry pretty quickly. And for the last one, I'm going to show you rock salt. I mean, this is the same process every time. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to put food coloring in it, a little bit of hand sanitizer, same thing. Mix it until it's full. I want to mention there are so many items that you can use as fillers. So we have rice, rock salt here, and the chickpeas. But if you don't have these in your house right now, there's probably other things you have that you can use right now. I mean, you can use steel oats, right? The dried steel oats that come in the canister. Put that down. Popcorn kernels you could use. Those are fun. Those can be colored too. I'm going to do that. Next time I probably do a sensory bin, I might do that one. If you have any kind of dried bean, dried black beans, lentils. Oh, I love using lentils. Another one that makes such a great sound. They're nice and smooth. They come in a couple of different colors, actually. Not bright colors, but they come in like a reddish, and they also come in a green. I said black beans. Mashed potato mix, the dry mix. You can use that for sure also. So many things you can use. So I'm sure you have something like that at home that you could try. Oh, I even had a little Easter grass. This is not the plastic one, this is the paper one, and I just cut it up into pieces. I mean, so simple. There's another texture that you can add. You can use, I would recommend this for outside unless you're pretty adventurous. Water, ice you can use. We even used to play with icebergs in the tub. So I would take a Tupperware and I would freeze it full of water. And so you'd have like these big round ones. Take it out. And then when I went into the bath, I would go ahead and plop those in there with their little baby penguin toys. And they would just have a field day. And it took a long time actually for those to melt in there. Fun, fun, fun. So you can do water. You can do ice. So many fun things you can do. Okay, let's go back to rock salt. What color should we do? That yellow came out bright and fun. Maybe we can get it really red. Oh, I didn't do green. We'll do green. Okay, squirt it in. A little bit. Seal it. I keep telling you, that's a very important part. If you don't seal it, you can imagine what happens. This is fun. I like this one a lot. Such good sounds. It's taking on a little bit of a blue tint. That's funny, but it is green. Maybe it needs a little more. We'll add some more. Like I said, nothing gets measured. Just squirt it right in. That is lovely, actually. That came out like a nice teal color. That's pretty. Ta-da! So that is really all I have for you today. These are just Easter themed sensory bins. I hope that I've encouraged someone to try it. It's so simple, and I just know your kids are gonna love it. Pouring, scooping, so they can measure things, they can funnel, they can, make little maracas out of anything they can put into the container. They can add their little figurines and little toys that they love to play with. It'll be a good time. Hope you try it. Oh, before I go, I did have a joke for you today. So let me try to remember it. Okay. What do you call a hen that loves to count its eggs?